Hello, this is your principal Valerie Newton with this week's edition of Hear Me Roar. Academics. In this episode, I will continue with the attributes of an accomplished teacher for domains 2B and 3B. These are shared with you to prepare all instructional staff at Greco to work at the accomplished level consistently. This is important as we are wrapping up all formal observations this month and move into informal observations in February and March. Informal observations provide a more accurate account of what is occurring in our classrooms on a daily basis and weigh more heavily on your spring evaluation scores. 2B, establish a culture of learning. A culture for learning refers to the atmosphere in the classroom that reflects the importance of the work undertaken by both student and teacher. It describes the norms that govern the interactions among individuals about the activities and assignments, the look of the classroom, and the general tone of the class. The classroom is characterized by high cognitive energy, by a sense that what is happening there is important and that it is essential to get it right. There are high expectations for all students. The classroom is a place where the teacher and students value learning and hard work. What does that look like? Engagement in pursuits of academic value, interactive word walls. Expectations are set and supported through verbal and nonverbal behaviors. Quality is expected and recognized. Effort and persistence are expected and recognized. Students and teachers take pride in their work, and there is displayed student work. 3B, using questioning and discussion techniques. It is important that questioning and discussion are used as techniques to deepen student understanding, rather than serving as recitation or a verbal quiz. Good questions tend to be divergent rather than convergent, framed in such a way that they invite students to formulate hypotheses, make connections, or challenge previously held views. High quality questions, in other words, promote thinking by students, encouraging them to make connections among concepts or events previously believed to be unrelated, and arrive at a new understanding of complex material. Even when a question has a limited number of correct responses, the question, being non-formulaic, is likely to promote thinking by students. Class discussions are animated, engaging all students in important content and using the discussion format as a technique to deepen and extend knowledge, and frequently using questions formulated by the students themselves. What does it look like? Questions are of high cognitive challenge, formulated by both students and teacher. They're hot questions. Questions have multiple correct answers or multiple approaches, even when there is a single correct response. Uses text or task-dependent questions, uses wait time. Discussions occur with the teacher stepping out of the central role of the mediating role. High levels of student participation in discussion. Accountable talk is utilized where students working together have different roles that support one another. Students are doing more than just sitting together. They are talking academically. Now for a KPI update. We'll start with attendance. 82% of our students have a 90% daily attendance rate. That's up 5% from quarter one. However, our goal is 90%. Behavior. 74% of our students have 0 suspensions. That's down 16% from quarter one. Our goal is 75%. For course performance, we look at students passing language, arts, and math. For 6th grade, we have 89%, 7th grade, 84%, and 8th grade, 89%. Our goal for all 3 grade levels is 93%. Greco teachers roar with pride. A special thank you to Mrs. Keller, Ms. McCaffrey, and Ms. Ladd for responding to my request for feedback in the last episode. They received gift certificates for a free car wash. What's coming up? On Thursday, January 24th, report cards will be available online, and we will have our quarter 2 Roaring Cub celebration, utilizing an alternate bell schedule. More details are available on Greco Internal. We have 2 school-wide events coming up, Field Day on February 8th and our Career Expo 2K18 on March the 9th. It is the expectation that everyone participates in the planning of one of these school-wide events. Mr. Folkroad is the point person for Field Day, and Ms. Blake is the point person for Career Expo. As always, remember to review the calendar on Greco Internal and the sign-in calendar for a complete listing of upcoming activities. That's all for this episode. Have a great week, and remember, we are roaring louder and stronger together.